Hi guys, it's Dan of Dan and Jen's Train Shack, hanging out today with Henry. Henry is one of our fosters. He's a 2-year-old male beagle, and he is quite the snuggler. He likes to hang out on the couch, snuggling next to you on your lap, or will climb up and just lay on top of your shoulders. He's a pretty good dude. He's available on the Basset Beagle website, Basset Beagle of the Heartland, if you're looking to adopt a pretty friendly beagle, right, Henry? Right? He's a character. He loves to play. He'd do well with another dog to play with. So let me hand him off so he can go outside and play. I'm going to hand him off to Jenny. There we go. And there's the audience. There they are. So, okay, round two, our second session. More items, some different items. Again, same process. They're going to be numbered. Price is already on there. I'll let you know the price. I'll let you know if they're DC or DCC, and we'll show as much as I can to you tonight. I'm going to have a variety of items that are not tested tonight. I've got a lot of neat stuff that I've purchased from a collection from Jim Hediger, who was is a retired model railroader editor. Great guy. The Ohio Southern was his railroad. It still is his railroad. And at some point in time, I'll be breaking out some of that stuff as well, which I think is really cool. A lot of that stuff's going to try to stay with me, but I'm going to pass some of it out because I think it's pretty awesome. So couple notes just quickly. We are going to get the train show in Denver on April 1st and 2nd. Going to take a hike out to the Mile High City. We'll have a booth out there. So I hope you'll stop by there. And again, if you've got any questions, hit us up on our Gmail account, which is dsmtmyardmaster@gmail.com. And that's all one word, dsmtmyardmaster@gmail.com. And you can get in there and put comments. I've got Abby's my guy in the chair, Spider-Man reference. There she is waving. So for our Marvel friends, you know what I'm talking about. So without further ado, I will take the camera from Abby. Thank you very much. And we will get started here. So let's start off. We're going to start off in the 100s tonight. And we're going to start off with an Athen Genesis SD70 Ace. This is one of the NS Heritage Fleet. This is the Wabash locomotive. This is non-DC. It has not been tested. Again, this is part of the collection I got, so I have not pulled out of the box. I've got $200 on this thing tonight. So, again, not been tested DC. Continuing the theme of heritage, I have a Atlas C40. It was painted up for the George Bush campaign that was on the rails back in 91, the locomotive 91, 92. This is $200 on this one, on the Dash 840 CW Atlas. And again, this has not been tested, and this is regular DC. Trying to get the reflection off. There we go. All right. Let's dive back in time a little bit for our 40s modelers. What about a Pure Marquette steam locomotive? This is item number 102, and this is a Proto 2000, and this is a 284. And again, this has not been tested. This is just DC, and it's $300. And it is a fine locomotive. I think that's one of the sisters to the, what is it, the 1225 that's still running around in Michigan. Item number 102. 103 is some sharks. Got a shark attack going on here. Item 103 is a pair of Broadway Limited RF-16s A and B and B and O. These are DCC with sound. DCC with sound, Broadway Limited. These are $250 for the pair. Very nice set. Tell you what, if those were D&H, I'd probably keep those. Nice stuff. Diving up, we're going to hit some of the Q fans here tonight with some stuff. Got a Walthers mainline F7 168C. and it is $100. Again, this has not been tested, and this is DC ready. Again, it is DC, not tested, no sound. Still in the original box. I'm not sure if that's actually even been opened. So, continuing our theme with CB&Q, how about a pair of an AB set of F units? There we go. Item number 105. And here we have it. So this is a set of F3s. CB&Q 164C is the A unit. And the set is for $200. F3 164B. Nice set. Again, I'm not sure these have ever been out of the box as well. $200 for the set on that one. How about a pair of Walthers main line F units? These are F7As and a B. CB&Q 168A, 168B. Again, these are DC, not DCC, no sound, for $175 for the pair there. $175 for the Walthers main line. Continuing on, item 107. Here is a Walthers Proto E8A CB&Q. These are nice locomotives. I tell you what, this is something that, well, I would be lying if I didn't tell you that there was one sitting over there that I'm going to hang on to at least. So, beautiful locomotives. $200 for this one. This is standard DCC, no sound. CB&Q 9992. And as my friend Bill Hurt told me the other day, red stripes on the nose are after 1960. So, got to run after 1960 to have this on your railroad. So, let's take a dive over to the Pennsylvania Railroad. Here we got still wrapped in the package here. It is a Walthers Proto Pennsylvania E units. Pardon me here while I handle this here. So this is an AA set for the Broadway Limited, and this is $350 for the still in the package, the original package here. Broadway Limited E8As, A2As, and again these are DC, not DCC, no sound. Item 108. There's the other E unit. And for my Pensy fans, you'll notice it's the smaller lettering. It's the older lettering style that is on this one. I think right now they've got the newer set out there with the bigger lettering along the long side of the E units. I'm trying to manhandle this stuff here. So, all right. How about an E unit with DCC and sound? This is item number 109, and here's a Pennsylvania E unit. E8 with sound and DCC. It's equipped with a Tsunami sound and DCC. $275 for this locomotive. Great railroad. This would look great on Doug Taylor's railroad. Maybe a little too new, but we could stretch it a little bit. So, item 110 is a similar, another Pennsylvania E unit. Pardon my handling here. It's another E unit with Tsunami sound and DCC. $275 for this one. Again, I don't. None of these have been tested. I have not had them out of the box. I'm not sure they ever have been out of the box. So they're pre-owned in this case. So diving back into the CB&Q we're doing here. How about a pair of F3As for passenger service? This would have been very common for the Cal Zephyr to be pulled by a set of these. This is 9960A. And it's $250 for the set, the AB set. This is not DC. This is DC non-sound. And again, the B unit is 9960B. Nice silver on the side of those. All right, let's come on over and look at a couple of Broadway Limited E units. Here are Broadway Limited's Paragon 2 CB&Q E8As 9966. This is again with DCC and sound. $200 for that one for item 1112, and a similar model for 113, and again it's also $200, and this is a 9965. And as we were talking about earlier, if you take a look here on the stripes, they've got the black stripes around the nose, which means this was the case prior to 1958 and earlier on the CB&Q units. They had the black striping on the nose during that time. 58 to 60 is when they changed that stuff over. $200 each on those for those two items. All right, Abby's following me around. Let's take a look down the box down below here. we have a box of DT&I, Athen Genesis DT&I GP38-2s. All of these, I believe, are new in box. As far as I know, have never been run. They're all DC, non-sound. 150 each for these. Got several numbers to choose from. 223, I've got 3 of those. 225, got 3 of those, and I've got 3 of the 224. 150 each for those. Continuing on around on our lower level part of our trip, how about some DT&I Jeep 7s? Got several of them here. 963, got a couple of those. 973 and 965, and I also got 967 for numbers on those. $150 each on those. Those are DC, non-sound. And again, not sure if they've ever made it out of the box. Pretty good condition there. So let's go from Ohio out west, and let's take a look at some big stuff here. How about a U50? Everybody needs a U50, especially a Southern Pacific U50. So this is a SP U50 9952. This is DCC and tested. I think it might be missing a few of the ladders in the back. $180. $180 for that beauty. You can't beat that. I dare you to find that anywhere for that kind of price. So hopefully this one won't last through the night tonight. Same for item 115, Union Pacific 53. Again, U50, $180. DCC and tested. Again, I'm not sure. I think it's missing ladders here on the back side. You can probably get, I'm sure you can get those from Athen now, especially since they're doing another one of these. And I'm sure you cannot get one for $180. So continuing on with big power from the UP, let's take a look at a turbine with a tender. This is number 71. It's item number 116. This box has got a little water damage, but the locomotive was not in the box when that happened. $300. $300 for this turbine with tender, number 71, Union Pacific. Again, this is DC, non-sound. In great shape, ran well. Looks like everything's intact on that one. Continuing on our big theme here, let's go to another UP turbine. This is item number 117. This is number 60, UP's single turbine without a tender, and it is $275. $275 for this monster. Again, the box is a little damaged, but the locomotive's in fine shape. Pretty good deal on that if I do so myself. Diving in, that's 118 for my my BN fans here. This is a pack of 54-foot PS Pullman standard covered hoppers, all different numbers, and they've also got a variety of different paint jobs for the Burlington Northern. So this is great for my operation guys to have a variety of hoppers scattered throughout their train. And again, the box is a little beat up, but the cars appear to be all in great shape in here. So great way to add a group of grain hoppers to your roster quickly with all of them there. And again, this is, if I didn't say it, $75. $75 for five nice green cars. So, all right, gonna dive into something kind of different here. Take a look at this. This is a box full of Broadway Limited California Zephyr passenger cars. A whole box of these items. And I start up here with the baggage cars. I have all the baggage cars up together here. Silver Bear, Silver Coyote, Silver Buffalo. Dive into all of the roomettes and all the sleepers down along to here. Have a few more up in here. We start diving into the dome cars, all the different domes. A Silver Larch, the Larch, my Monty Python friends. So continuing down, more dome cars all the way through here. And toward the end here, I do have the dome lounge observation cars. I've got the Silver Penthouse and the Silver Horizon. I believe that all of these are pretty much new in box, or if they've made it out of the box at all. Beautiful cars. A lot of people will tell you, and I agree, these are probably the best passenger cars that have been made in HO scale. Beautiful, beautiful cars. $125 for any car, 150 for the observation dome cars, please. So 150 if you want the silver penthouse. Any other car, $125 each. And again, I believe most of these are pretty much new in box. I do also have a couple of ones in here I want to show to my my modeling friends who maybe want to do some freelancing. They're still in their plastic bags here. Let me see if I can pull one out here. But I've got several of them, thank you, Abby, that are undecorated. So if you're ready and you want to do your own road with one of these, I have several of these that are undecorated. Matter of fact, all the ones along the side here in the plastic are undecorated. So I've got a sleeping car. I've got the 48 seat diner. I've got another Vista Dome. I've got a drawing room. I do have the Dome Lounge observation undecorated. Also have a Vista Dome baggage car and another Vista Dome, all undecorated. Same prices at the other ones. Great opportunity for those of you that want to get some Zephyr cars, or perhaps add some Zephyr type cars into your freelance fleet. So I'll go by this one more time real slow. You can kind of see if you want one, just let me know which one you want. Don't just put silver, make sure you put the last part of it. Quite a variety here, and I still even have a few more. Certainly plan on taking these out to Denver for my folks in the Mile High City. Tends to be a popular spot for this kind of stuff. And again, you can ask questions. Abby's on the chat line, so if you got any questions, you can shoot those out and she'll let me know. Let's take a dive over this way now. Going over here now. So let's dive over here to item 119. This is an Athen Santa Fe El Capitan 50-foot ice bunker reefer. It's $20 in the box there. Nice looking car. Similar car here with this one with the San Francisco Chief. This is item 120, and this is $20 for that car. Again, to my freelancers, my folks that want to do their own stuff, here we have an undecorated Atlas Trainman bulkhead flat. This is $20. It's got the bulkhead pieces. You can keep it as a regular flat or not. So I've got two of those, item 121 and item 122. They're both $20. Undecorated bulkhead flat cars. Great for the folks that need to do it on their proto freelance, or perhaps their favorite road is not available anymore, or not available in a paint scheme like that. So continuing on with CB&Q, here's a branch line box car, red 50-foot CB&Q box car. This is $20. These are great cars, and I'm really glad they went to the ready to run version versus the kits, because they're beautiful cars. Makes it a lot easier for those of us that are not as talented with the tooling. So these cars I think are really underrated. 50-foot box car from Proto 2000. Here's CB&Q 8049. This is $20. Again, a great car to have on the railroad. Underrated, very underrated. Couple of CB&Q red. We're just kind of keeping all the red together here. Proto 2000 52-foot drop-in Milgon. This is $20. It's 82,029. And that's item 125. Item 126 is another CB&Q red Milgon. Again, beautiful cars. I'm so glad when they went from these being kits into the ready to run version. So last on the list here for our Proto 2000s, how about a Mopac with the Screaming Eagle on the side? Mopac grain hopper here, Pullman standard 2CD. High side, these are 20. This one is $20. Item 127. Always got to have a little Screaming Eagle on the railroad someplace. So back into a bulkhead flat here. Here's an Athen a bulkhead flat Canadian Pacific CPI 317278. This is $20 for that one. Newer version of the Canadian Pacific logo on there. Item 128. How about this one? How about for $5 more, you can get a Columbia and Cowitz Weyerhaeuser bulkhead flat with a load. That's a pretty nice load. 25 bucks. Geez, that's a steal. 120, item 129 for that one. That's quite the deal as far as I'm concerned. So let's go north to Alaska. No, not the movie with John Wayne, but how about a troop sleeper, modified troop sleeper from Walthers. They listed as a NYC Rock Island Express car, but it's labeled up as Alaska. Matter of fact, I think Alaska had several of these still roaming around their railroad up until just a few years ago. Shoot, there may even be still some up there. You never know. But nice car for there. $25 for that one. How about an Atlas tank car? Here's an Atlas 23,500 gallon tank car. It's a really Riley Industries ACFX 84612. 84612. These are again, I think, are really underrated cars. These are beautiful. They've run these lines several times, and I've got several of these in my own collection. They're great to have. So this one is $20. All right, a couple of Intermountain cars here to look at. How about a PLBX, a Pillsbury cylindrical hopper here, number 20028. This is $25 for this car. Beautiful car, a little weathering on that one. You're ready to go. Again, item 132, $25 for that fine Intermountain car. How about an Intermountain Santa Fe box car? Everybody needs to have one of these, right? Item 133 is Intermountain 60-foot PS2 box car. I'm getting a signal. What do I have to read? Oh,
you were off center.
Okay, I was off center. There we go. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My guy in the chair, Abby, correcting me there. Thank you, Abby. $25 for this one for the Super Shock control. Looks like they remembered the E on the end of the ride on this one. That's awesome. So can't quite do that with Milwaukee on some of their cars. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. All right. How about an Athen Genesis car for 20 bucks? Hard to beat that. This is a Trona Chemical 50-foot box car, NIRX 42890. These are nice cars, little weathering on these, and they're ready to go. It's item 143, 20 bucks for this car. Can't beat an Athen Genesis for 25 or 20 bucks. How about a Walthers Gold Line CB&Q covered hopper? 20 bucks for this one. Nice CB&Q black hopper. These are great cars. Item 135. Exact rail. We have an exact rail. This is a trying to get my reflection off here with the lights. Trying to do it. This is an SP short hopper. It's a repaint. It's a Gunderson 2220 cubic foot gondola from Exact Rail. 20 bucks for this one. And again, I'm trying to get you a good view with, there we go, without all the reflection. Nice cars. Okay, special items here. These are special items. I'm a big fan of the Virginia, Ohio, Alan McClellan's Railroad, as well as Jim Hettinger's Ohio Southern. This is a Virginia and Ohio 50-foot boxcar. It is a AccuRail kit, and it's from the NMRA Division 3, and this was one of 500 cars. Abby's trying to correct me. No, I don't want to go that way. It's fine that way, isn't it? It's fine that way. I think it's fine that way. All right, there we go. Anyway, just one of 500 cars. There we go. This is $35 for this car. $35 for item 137. I've got one more, same number. Notice the same number. Item 138 for $35. And if you'd like to do a Ridge Runner car for the Virginia, Ohio, I have a 50-foot car in a blue, light powder blue paint scheme of Allen's Fine Railroad. And again, this is a part of the Cincinnati division of the NMRA. $35 for this car. All right. All of those are neat. And yes, I'm going to keep one of those for my collection as well, because that's just too cool. All right. Let's keep on trucking by truck. Item 140 is a Concord. It's a Pi dually trailer here. $25 for this one. 2 trailers and a cab. I don't know what that is. The Kenworth maybe? Peterbilt? I don't know. pretty cool trucks. Hard to get a good value on these nowadays. I mean, these things are so expensive nowadays. Getting 2 trucks and a trailer for 25 is a pretty good deal. And these are pretty nice. Great to throw on the railroad on your interstate or running through your industrial area. Here's a Transcon dually, $25 for that dually set there. And the last one of our dually set, we got one more overnight, item 143, again for $25 on that one. Let's dive into a couple of trailers. These are all 3 of these are Concord trailers. They're $20 each. So you can get 2 Tex-Mex trailers for $20, item 144. You can get 2 of the Cornucopia refrigerated trailers. You can see got the refrigerator unit below, $20, item 145. And you can get nitro process, again, refrigerated trailers. You can see the refrigerator unit down here, item 146 for $20. I'm going to dive a little bit out of order here. I do have some of these Bolttainer. They're kits you can do up. These are for Union Pacific. Anybody who's seen a stack train in the Union Pacific in the past, well, I don't know, 10 years, you've seen one of these on their trains. They're all over the place. I've got 2 of these. They're $15 each, item 150 and item 151. They are the exact same. There we go. Item 150 and 151, $15 each for those. You got a stack train, you need to have a pair of those, especially if you're doing a UP stack train. All right, coming toward the end here. Item 147 is a Conrail 86-foot boxcar. This is a Walthers. I believe this was part of a set of 2, but I was only able to get the 1 box. $20. $20 for a Conrail CR 237333. Pretty darn good deal on that one, if I do say so myself. Dive into item 148. This is a BNSF 86-foot auto parts boxcar, $20 as well. There you are. Pullman standard 86-foot high cube boxcar. There we go. Abby's helping me with this, but then again, I need a lot of help. All right, last item. Item 49 is a pair of BNSF 86-foot high cube boxcars, $40. $40 for 2 of them. Hard to beat that. Hard to beat that price. I think that's an exceptional deal on those 2. Do have some loose weights in there. You can hear that the weights came loose. Just have to get in there and get a little glue on that one, and you'll be fine. So, all right, we've come to an end. We're going to wander back around. We're walking. Look at the carpet. Nice carpet. So, that's it for this session. I'll give the camera to my guy in the seat, Abby. Thank you. That does it. Take a look through it. See if you see something you like. Hit us up with an email or in the comments with the number you like, and we'll get it sent off to you as soon as we can. Again, all items are priced. The shipping is not included in that. We'll have to figure that in based on where you're located. And we hope you enjoyed this round. Hope you'll like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. And we will see you next Monday. Thanks.